So Aaron, it's undoubtedly been a difficult and testing last 48 hours at Plainmoor. It's one that has ended in you being appointed interim manager of the club. It's all happened rather quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, very quickly. It's been less than 24 hours really since we've all heard the news, and it's been a tough day for a lot of people, and a lot of people that we all care about at this football club, supporters and staff alike. So, but what we do know is that it's important that we galvanise in these moments, in these situations, and we come together and we show a bit of unity, and I've no doubt that we will.
And the important thing to remember is actually Saturday, as ever, is going to be all about a football match, isn't it?
Yeah, it always is usually on a Saturday. So no, it's really important that we give a good show and account of ourselves as a football club. It's as I said, it's been tough, but it's really important that we unite together in order to give a really good showing of the football club and show what we can do. I've no doubt that the supporters will come out and support the team and the club in difficult times. This club is a real community and family club, and I know a lot of people hold this club really close to their hearts, and I'm sure we'll see that on Saturday in a real emotional day, and hopefully that we can produce a performance that's worthy of that as well.
Now, as it was mentioned yesterday, Torquay United are not the first club to be here. It has happened to football clubs in the past, and many clubs have bounced back from that stronger than they were before. And we've been absolutely inundated with messages of support from the Yellow Army and the wider footballing community, and that's hugely appreciated at this time, isn't it?
There's some, real, great examples of football clubs that have been in this position and flourished and come through it and flourished. So we've got to hope that that's got the same sort of horizon for ourselves, and we can carry on and do that. And but for me at the moment, it's making sure the well-being and the mentality of the players are paramount to me, and then that we can produce a team on Saturday that's worthy of the support I'm sure that we'll have on the day, and then we'll go from there.
I think we're all looking forward to talking about football rather than finances. Aveley will obviously be a tough test, but having a packed out Plainmoor will certainly be a massive bonus in our corner, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. They've stepped up really well to this division, and they're a tough side. They've been very good at home, and they've picked up some good results away from home as well. So they're definitely a good side, and we're going to have to be really aware of what they threats that they hold. But it's really important that we get the players thinking about what we can do and what we can control ourselves. And I'm really hopeful of a really good football match, and hopefully we come out the right side of it, of a win, and we can send everybody home and positive, and we can move forward.
And finally, because I know that you've got a very busy day ahead of you, but having been a former player held in such a high regard by the Yellow Army, is it a proud moment to be interim manager and being in charge in that dugout by yourself on Saturday?
Yes, thank you, but I really don't want to go down that route where it's about me, so it's really there's bigger things than that at the moment, and it's important for me is just to make our team competitive, and to put on as good a show as we can with the players, and really show what we've got as a team, and hopefully that will reward the supporters with a victory. So that's the most important thing.
Ace Dean, obviously 24 hours away from the game against Aveley. Obviously it's been dramatic last 24 hours at Plainmoor, but I guess it'll be good to be back at the stadium and concentrating on football matters tomorrow.
Yeah, obviously a big 24 hours for the club. Very much a shock for everybody, and it's taken a little while to sort of digest what's happening, but we've got a job to do, and the boys are going to be ready for Saturday.
And Dean, obviously it's it's already been mentioned that clubs do go through it sometimes. It's actually an experience that you've had in the past before. It's not necessarily the end of matters. Actually, clubs do bounce back from this, and actually it's important that everybody stays united at this time.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, like you said, I've been through this a couple of times now, and both of those clubs have come straight back, and they're doing really well, both in League One now. So yeah, it's not it is a bad thing at the minute, but good things can come from it.
As the two most experienced players in the squad at the moment, Asa, are you able to pass on your experience, and actually are people sort of looking towards you at this time in the dressing room?
Yeah, I think we have to be. We have to sort of set the example of how we go about this. It's new territory, but everyone's been in the game long enough to know that football is football, and that is what we're here to do, and that is going to be our aim. And we've got to put things right on the pitch and sort of let things off the pitch sort of take care of themselves, and hopefully the fans, the supporters, everyone get behind us. The community, everyone I've spoke to is really positive so far. So hopefully Plainmoor's full, and we can put on some performances.
Christine, just following on from what Asa said, that's one thing that doesn't change, is actually 3 points tomorrow against Aveley. Obviously it's not going to be an easy task, but that will put a smile on everyone's face, won't it? Oh,
definitely. That's what, like Ace said, we got to get out there and do our job on the pitch. It's been a rough last 5-6 games. We stopped the losing run in the week, so we want to put it right and give our fans something to smile about.
Obviously the 90 minutes tomorrow gives you something, the whole club, something to focus on, and we've been inundated with messages of support from the Yellow Army. That means a lot at this time, Asa, doesn't it? And a packed out Plainmoor would really be a boost for everyone tomorrow.
Absolutely. I think we have to be, as you said, united and really together, and I think it is very important at this time to rally the troops as it is, and we'll be trying to do that with the players, and if the fans can be 12th man, that would be fantastic.